Guys, my head is still spinning. If you could just give me one of those subscriptions, we can keep this show going. And I'll take a like too if you got the time. That Arizona audit alone yesterday was enough to make your brain numb. I don't know if I've ever seen a 24-hour news cycle quite like this. You got 3 amazing patriots that revealed that over 74,000 ballots were sent without ever having a record of being sent in the first place. You got a dictatorial White House using borderline communist strategies on the eve of Cuba shutting down the internet for the entire country, working with the largest social media network in the world to do this.
In terms of actions, Alex, that we have taken, or we're working to take, I should say, from the federal government, we've increased disinformation research and tracking within the Surgeon General's office. We're flagging problematic posts for Facebook that spread disinformation.
Which CNN already inadvertently did a story about them whining about this before the election, which I cover in a video here. Link in that description, baby. You got 2 Supreme Court justices coming out publicly against their peers, warning conservatives that ACB and Kavanaugh don't have the intestinal fortitude to make conservative decisions from the bench. And if that wasn't enough, you got this jackwagon coming out with this tweet. Long before November, I had been working to get Fulton to clean up their decades of election mismanagement. Restoring confidence in our elections should be a bipartisan concern. Fulton County's poor elections management is making that impossible. Nope, Please someone tell me he's not serious. I don't know if this is as bad or worse than Mike Pence going to New Hampshire talking about election integrity. It's not that bad, but it is bad. Fulton's election issues are decades in the making. I have been calling on Fulton to better serve their voters since I took office. Georgia voters in Fulton County deserve better. You're gall darn right they do. How in the world does somebody say that? Do they not have any self-awareness? Now here comes the kicker. Fulton County's continued failures have gone on long enough with no accountability. What? Is he foreshadowing right now? He must be foreshadowing right now. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Rick Barron and Ralph Jones, Fulton's registration chief, must be fired and removed from Fulton's elections leadership immediately. Fulton's voters and the people of Georgia deserve better. Psst, hey Brad, come here. I don't know if you remember this, but you already did that back in February. And then you brought him back on after that. And now you want to fire him again? I just want to know if he actually thinks in his own mind if he's a good politician or not. That's 3 tweets in one day. Has he ever tweeted 3 times in one day about election integrity? And it just happens to come on the day when Arizona's Senate holds a hearing about the audit held in Maricopa. And you do remember filing amicus briefs against voter GA's effort in Fulton County on the same day you go to talk to the New York Times about election integrity, don't you? And there's no way you don't remember certifying this. I'm just going to keep talking until the shirt is in frame, and then you're right, the voters of Fulton County deserve better. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they're probably going to get it, because now Senator Jones is formally requesting an investigation into your dereliction of the handling of November 3rd. Hey Brad, do you remember the criminal lawyers that Fulton County hired to block the depositions of Ruby Freeman and her daughter? You don't happen to have their number handy, do you? Just saying you might want to add that one to your Rolodex, because I'm assuming you're still the type of guy that uses a Rolodex. You know, after all that, I think I'm just going to let Bernard Carrick cap this video off. Bye, everybody!